Welcome to this fan-requested comparison between Shawn Ray and Flex Lewis. I know many times I've seen this request, and I apologize, I haven't made it until now. Very busy. Shawn Ray, I used the 1994 version. I most recently used a couple other different versions, 95, 97, 96, and 94. So I hate using the same versions over and over again, but here we are once again with that 94 version. No front relaxed for either man. I went with the 2018, of course, of Flex Lewis. Strange, I couldn't find a single darn front relaxed or rear relaxed of Flex Lewis, James Flex Lewis. But anyway, front double bicep, Shawn Ray, just far superior, in my opinion, the overall shape. The legs a little bit bigger. Perhaps the upper body might be larger on the part of Flex Lewis when you look at the lats. So in my opinion, the proportions much better for Shawn Ray. Not to mention the peaks in those biceps. Much better, much better. But anyway, you can expect the aesthetics to be far superior for the 1990s guys. And that's always the case. But anyway, 1 point for Shawn Ray. Front lat spread. You might just as well notch up 1 more point for Mr. Shawn Ray. This man, he did not really have any weak poses, but it's funny, this one here was probably not his best, but looks world class compared to that of James Flex Lewis. But I could ding Ray here for a very unsymmetrical pec. His pec always went like this, like the Paul Dillette syndrome. But Paul, his whole body shifted, his delts, his pecs, everything. Shawn's keeping pretty symmetrical here. And when I look at James Flex Lewis, he is not innocent of that crime as well. One of his pecs, a little bit different as well. I myself have a torn pec on my left, the outer pec, so that I can actually see it on mine. You guys probably wouldn't be able to see on such a small muscle. Huh? Any good? Making fun of myself? Either way. Flex Lewis, 2-0 for Shawn Ray. It's 2-0 rather. Side chest. I'm going to give this one to Flex James Lewis. Now, I'm going to hear from Joe Bonanna, or maybe it was Ray D, I can't remember. One of my loyal, well-loved fans. I love you guys. And I like that you guys feel free to argue with me. You were dinging me, because I made Dorian Yates too tall. Guys, Jay Cutler, he bends at the knees. And I'm saying this because you have James Flex Lewis. He is already a little bit shorter than Shawn Ray, but he is also bending at the knees here, making him even shorter. But anyway, have a look at the comparisons, guys. You can see, bending at the knees makes you shorter. It's math. It's simple. Anyway, side chest goes to Flex Lewis, so it doesn't really matter. Upper body, perhaps a little bit bigger. Side tricep, this one here, it honestly... It was hard to get the sizes correctly for this one. But either way, I have to give this one to Shawn Ray. Yes, the legs may be more conditioned and even the glutes of Flex Lewis. But I think he suffers and his legs shrink due to the 212 weight limit. And Shawn Ray is a few pounds heavier than 212. And those couple of pounds make all the difference, I'm here to tell you, on a small physique like this. Shawn Ray, I can see his tricep more visible, and I like his proportions better when I look at the waistline. Flex Lewis, a little too full in the upper body. Now what that means, he just really carved up, and it just does nothing for the rest of his physique. He'd be better off getting his legs a little bit bigger and then cutting down. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about as far as that's concerned. Make or break time. Will Shawn Ray take this 212 title away from Flex Lewis? I don't know. There's no real points. I don't really give points in the Christmas tree poses. It's not a mandatory. Furthermore, they're not hitting it nearly the same. But Flex Lewis is showing here that he is every bit as conditioned as one Shawn Ray. So he was probably losing thus far, or I guess it was a tie going into this. So no, Shawn Ray's winning. I gave him the side tricep. So is Flex Lewis going to give his title away? Boom, rear lat spread. No way, nothing doing. Shawn Ray, he would look at this and he'd say, "That's okay. I'll give up the rear lat spread. I'll see you in the rear double by. That's a better pose for me anyway." You know how cocky Shawn Ray is with his little earrings. You see him up there doing the announcing for the Arnold's Classics. His little noodle head. Anyway, Shawn Ray, amazing, but definitely not nowhere near as good as Flex Lewis in this shot. Look at the detail and the traps. I just never liked the rear lat spread of Shawn Ray. Conditioned though. Rear double bicep. Now Shawn thought he was going to walk away with an easy win in this one. This may be even better of a shot for Flex Lewis as well. Oh my soul, what a pose down this is. Wouldn't like to be a judge just for this one singular shot. It appears Flex, his legs are much shorter. You can really see that from behind. Shawn Ray, a long-legged individual, it appears. From behind, that is. And maybe it's the way he is leaning back, and it creates a nice thickness in the lower lat insertions, but Flex Lewis, what can I say? Look at the traps, arms, everything. I could easily go with any one of these two on this one. I like the glutes. They seem to be more conditioned, Flex Lewis, but Shawn Ray's incredibly diced as well. And I like the legs better on Shawn Ray. What a frigging comparison here. I'm going to leave this one till the end. If it's a tie, then I will rack my brain. But if not, if I don't have to worry about it, I'm not going to, guys. I mean, this is a tough one. Now you see a pose like this. I'll give the whole darn competition to Shawn Ray. Just based on this pose here. What an ugly ab and thigh for Flex Lewis. No disrespect meant to him. If I ever meet him, I would say, man, you're good, even your ab and thigh. Not bad at all, of course. Shawn Ray is just destroying him in this. Wow. Unreal. This is worth 5 points. No? Anyway, Shawn Ray gets 1 point. Most muscular, Shawn Ray, I believe, would get another point in this one. They're exactly the same, it seems. Flex Lewis, a little bit bigger in the delts. Softer as well, though. The hard muscle separation of Shawn Ray. Bigger set of pecs, I believe. The legs, the abs. Just no decision here. Flex Lewis is a little bit lighter by a few pounds, but it appears his upper body might be a little heavier, but his legs, that's where he loses the weight. Crab, most muscular. Shawn Ray. Now again, Ray D. I had to take everything into consideration here for the sizes. Shawn Ray's bending down. Could even made him a little bit smaller. But anyway, Shawn Ray, he gets the win on muscle separation. Things of that nature. Shape. Size really doesn't really play into this. As well as the Dorian versus Jay Cutler matchup. The winner was the winner, regardless or irregardless, whatever word is proper used in that English, is the winner. Dorian is just harder, grainier. Doesn't matter. Jay Cutler is a great one, but the 1990s guys compared with the mid-2000s guys, it's no contest. I mean, Jay Cutler himself in the mid-2000s lost his title he lost to a more conditioned, much smaller man. So there you go. You didn't see Dorian Yates losing to a less conditioned man or a more conditioned man. There probably was none at the time. And I don't want to hear no comments about Andreas Munzer. He passed away. He probably was just as conditioned as Dorian, maybe more. Hard to say. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Shawn Ray wins this competition fairly easily, but those back shots, I'm here to tell you, if Flex James Lewis was a heavyweight, which he will be this year, maybe I'll do some more comparisons. It'll be definitely more fair for him, and he might have a chance against Shawn Ray. But anyway, Shawn Ray wins this one. Shawn Ray, 1994. There you go, guys. I've received several fan requests on this one, so I hope this makes you guys happy. Hope I did it justice. Hit thumbs up if I did and you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to see more content on bodybuilding comparisons or any other thing bodybuilding related, snap the subscribe button and you won't lose me among those thousands of other bodybuilding channels. But anyway, I am an individual. None of them are quite like me. Thank goodness. See you guys.